Video games have a wide variety of genres: action-adventure, puzzle, RTS, and more. But some really unique games allow you to create your very own journey via your creativity. Hey Shackers, Greg here, and today I'll be counting down the 10 best creative games. Now the rules are, the game had to be released and designed to be a creative experience. Games like Duke 3D, Warcraft 3, Trackmania, and Quake all have a creative mode of some kind, via a level or track editor, but the core game is something completely different. Also, no tycoon games or simulators like City Skylines. These are their own unique genres and focus on financial and resource management more so than creativity. With that said, let's open our minds to the amount of endless possibilities these games offer. These are the top 10 best creative games. Released in 1993, it was one of the first video games that let you design your very own roller coaster. Sure, there had been a few others, but the relative simplicity of Coaster was much more approachable than other CAD-like software games we've seen before this. The UI is easy to understand, and there's no micromanaging here. The game solely revolves around you creating your very own roller coaster, and that's it. There are even these test judges that would ride your coaster and rank it, so it became a challenge unto itself to design something they all like and enjoyed. It was one of the very first easy-to-understand non-theme park management coaster builders, and it shouldn't go unnoticed. Taking inspiration from classic RPGs on the NES, Sega Genesis, and Super Nintendo, RPG Maker is exactly what it sounds like. It's an RPG Maker, allowing you to create your ultimate Final Fantasy fanfare game. RPG Maker's pixel art style brings back great classic memories, but it's its vast toolbox that allows you to build maps, characters, NPCs, encounters, and dialogue that makes it incredibly deep. There's a lot of stuff here. In fact, there's so much, it may be a bit overwhelming for new players jumping into RPG Maker for the first time. However, you have to remember, the more complex a system, usually the more you can do with it. It may be complex and intimidating, but it's a great game that allows you to express your true RPG vision. Making Machines of War is the name of the game in Besiege. Released in 2015 on PC, Spidering Studios created a game that tasked you with creating the ultimate war machine. No, not that war machine. Building your very own custom Deathbringer was a fun and educational experience. From creating massive catapults, to heavy cannons, or even a walking saw blade monstrosity of decapitation, there's just so much to build here. The really fun thing about Besiege is your ability to trial and error everything you create. Building something that seems epic, only to watch it explode in failure and have you try again. It's an addictive game loop that makes you think outside the box. Building death machines is no easy task, but thanks to Besiege's great set of tools and gameplay, you have fun succeeding or failing, and immediately want to try again. Astroneer challenges you to explore, survive, and most importantly, build. Using their system of 3D voxels, you can modify terrain, whether you're mining for resources to build up your base, or creating a makeshift shelter using the planet itself. The game lets you think outside the box, while taking verticality into account, building up, or more commonly, down into the planet itself. The process of creating holes, tunnels, and ramps in a brightly colorful, vibrant environment is a joy to do. The game itself is simple. Gather materials, explore, and build, repeat. The whole planet is your canvas, and without enemies, food, or water to worry about, the game ensures you focus on exploration and crafting. If you haven't played it, check it out. It's a relaxing, creative experience. Initially an Xbox One launch title, Project Spark made the promise of creating your very own games via Microsoft's next-gen hardware, the Xbox One. Games like these are incredibly ambitious, and most likely very expensive to create. It was a game that allowed you to create your own games within the game.
One with the dome within a dome!
And with its monstrous toolbox Microsoft gave you, you could make almost any type of game. From simple 2D games like Tetris, to games similar to Super Monkey Ball, and of course, 3D RPGs. It's a real shame that Microsoft pulled the plug on the game in August of 2016, and although it's unclear why exactly Microsoft shut Project Spark down, all we got was a very vague PR response, it goes without saying that Project Spark was killed off before its time, but it should be remembered as a great creative game.
That was awesome!
I told you.
So, what should our next game be? Steve's building some new mechs.
Nice. How about zombie mechs?
Yes, zombie mechs from space!
Done. Game on.
Here we go. This be too easy.
Oh, whatever.
Prepare to be amazed.
One of the very first games to bring with it the Toys to Life platform, the first being Skylanders, of course. Disney Infinity was an incredible creative game. On the one side, you had toys and characters like Captain Jack Sparrow and Mr. Incredible that could spring to life in an open-themed world. But it was the game's Toy Box mode that really got the creative juices flowing. In Toy Box mode, you were thrusted into a Disney world of your own creation. Whether it was Marvel, Wreck-It Ralph, or one of the Pixar classics, the amount of customization, themes, and tools the game provided was incredible, especially when you consider it also released on the Xbox 360 and PS3. From making a wondrous themed Disney world of your own creation, to creating mini-games within that world, like racing, flying, or even your own battlegrounds. Disney Infinity shut down way before it had time to shine, and this was partly due to Disney over-manufacturing physical figures, which cost them over $147 million in losses. But the game did go through 3 major updates, and in the end, it was incredible to see what the community had created. I can only imagine what we'd be able to make today if the game was still supported. Like the name implies, the game was originally a mod that quickly became quite popular amongst PC users. It is now its own standalone game you can purchase through Steam. Although the game's interface isn't as user-friendly as most of the games on this list, but that's mainly due to the insane amount of control it gives you. GARRY'S mod, also known as Gmod, has the ability to import assets, character models, and objects from other Source Engine games, like Counter-Strike, Half-Life, Team Fortress, and Left 4 Dead, allowing you to make custom games or even movies with its tool system. Even though the game itself may be a bit hard to understand, especially if you're new to modding tools, its incredibly deep toolbox is a fair trade for a steep learning curve. If you're a fan of Valve games, you should definitely check it out.
1, 2, 3.
We can can all agree that the platforming in Mario games is stellar. Hell, it's near perfection. But if you're looking for the tools to create your very own Mario game, complete with puzzles and pinpoint jumps, then the Mario Maker series is the game for you. Nintendo has outdone themselves, providing gamers with hundreds of Mario-themed enemies, objects, terrain, music, power-ups, and even sound effects. It's extremely approachable thanks to its simple and easy-to-understand interface. The Mario Maker series has all but exploded with success for Nintendo, and rightfully so. The games are bursting to the seams with content to explore, play, and of course share with other Mario enthusiasts. There's no limit to what you can dream up in the Mario Maker series. Whether you're creating the world's hardest platforming level, or just having fun with it, creating and sharing your own Mario levels is a blast. And it's made even better now that Mario Maker 2 is portable on the Nintendo Switch. Building your own Mario game is a dream come true for both kids and adults alike, and Nintendo provides everything you need to make it happen. It's a must-own game if you have a Nintendo Switch. From the same devs that are currently making Dreams on the PS4, which isn't on this list only due to it still being in early access. Media Molecule has shown us time and again they are not in short supply when it comes to creative games, and the LittleBigPlanet series has grown and evolved into a gem on the PlayStation. The cute little sack people, are they called sack people? I'm assuming so. I mean, this guy is named Sack Boy. Does that mean there are sack men? In this game, you explore and create in the appropriately named Craft World to not only create 2D platforming levels with unique art and environments, but you can also create games within games, making your very own unique version of Pong, or creating a racer, even a shmup, which is short for shoot 'em up games. The tools and unique visuals of the LittleBigPlanet series are a joy to play and watch for children and adults alike. The world, art, characters, and tools are superb, fun, and all unique to itself. Visually, there's no other game quite like it. The sheer simplicity of Minecraft is what makes it stand out the most. You just build things with cubes that look different. That's all. But there's an insane amount of depth to Minecraft. The game quickly became a worldwide phenomenon, becoming insanely popular on Twitch, and even spawned its own convention, Minecon. And although the attendees are a little rough around the edges,
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have to a server?
it's still an impressive feat to accomplish. The family-friendly game attracts both kids and adults and invites you to build, craft, and survive in this cube universe. Literally anything your imagination can conjure is possible in Minecraft. Want to build the city of Minas Tirith in Lord of the Rings? Well, you can. Want to recreate the famous Disneyland park? You can do that too. Or even King's Landing from Game of Thrones. Anything is possible. But perhaps the best part of Minecraft is anyone can play. Whether you're a seasoned gamer, grandma, or someone who's never played a video game before, Minecraft's simple system is vastly easily approachable by everyone. The sky is literally the limit on what you can build and craft in Minecraft. What creative games did you guys like the best? Which ones did I miss? Let us know in the comments below. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. It's in my teeth. Hey guys, Greg here. I hope you had as much fun watching this top 10 as I had making it. There were a lot of tough decisions on this one. Anyway, I'm here to talk about our subscription service Mercury. If you like our videos we do, if you use our guides on Shacknews, you can read our news on Shacknews, you can help news on Shacknews. You can help support us directly by subscribing to Mercury. Mercury is our subscription service. It allows for a completely ad-free experience. We have 4 different tiers, so you can pick the best tier that suits you. We start as low as $1 a month or $10 a year and go as high as $1,000 a year. But don't worry, you don't have to go that high. Simply liking our videos, subscribing to our channel, or just visiting shacknews.com is equally helpful. For more information about Mercury, you can click on the link in the description below, or just go to shacknews.com. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on shacknews.com.